A little boy is expected to survive being hit by an SUV this morning when he was on his way to his bus stop. The child is a student at Johnsonburg Elementary School in Deven. Clarke is live with more on what led to the accident. Deven?
His sneakers were under the vehicle yet, and he got thrown quite a few feet.
The 8-year-old Johnsonburg Elementary School student was headed to this corner of Marvin and Clarion Streets in Wilcox a little before 7:30 this morning to wait for a school bus. But he didn't look both ways and ended up in the path of a GMC Envoy.
He was actually trying to catch up to his brother. Yeah, his brother tried to flag him back, but he wasn't quick enough. It was very upsetting.
Anne Peterson lives on the same block. She heard the commotion on police scanners, and by the time she could get to the corner, she says the boy was in the middle of Marvin Street being worked on.
The firemen were there, and they came immediately. They also had, they were surrounding him. You could see that he was hurt. He wasn't, getting up, sitting up, and the parents were very concerned, trying to keep their children clustered around him.
The child was eventually flown to the hospital. Peterson says many of the students, including the victim's brother, were crying. And as for the driver,
I think the woman that hit him was in shock because she was just shaking. And I didn't see her till it was 10-15 minutes after. She was very much in shock.
Johnsonburg area schools are set to let out for the summer in just over a week. In the meantime, school officials have an important message.
I just encourage the students to stay focused for the next week and a half. Obviously, some of our students are, they do have to cross the street, and I would just encourage them to be aware of their surroundings and look out for one another.